situated, pull that up and do that, and there we go. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Game On, another episode of Crick's Corner. We are live, baby. We got some stuff to talk about. We'll give out Crick's picks for today and all that, but we got some news that has broken the last couple hours in the NFL. Kind of a big deal there. Got a couple other stories I'd like to mention in and talk a little bit with y'all about. Hop in the chat, hang out with us. Look, we got 875 of y'all in here watching over on Rumble. Man, Rumble takes such good care of us. Shout out to the folks at Rumble that handle all the stuff for us. Man, they take such good care of us, always giving us a shot up top and all that. We do appreciate you, Rumble. Thank you very much. But it's good to see everybody today. Hope y'all doing all right. Smash that like button for us. If you're not been in here before, give us a follow for the channel. We have a morning show every single morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 a.m. Pacific, called the Sports Morning Espresso Shot, where we cover all things sports. And we cover a little bit of everything in there. We have a silly goose time. We do Crick's Corner here on Fridays, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 to 1:30. I do a little later today. So usually 1 to 1:30 we do Crick's Corner on Mondays and Fridays. And then me and our guy Heavy Steps do Pump the Brakes on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings at around 5 p.m. Eastern Time there. So y'all come in here and hang out with us. If you have not before, we'd love to have you. Hop in the chat and let us know your thoughts on a lot of this stuff, man. But like I said, we'll cover some of these stories. I don't know how long this stream will go today. Y'all know these usually about 30 to 40 minutes. Some days they last a little longer. So we'll see what happens, depending on how the chat's popping off there. But we'll talk about this story, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. We've already got a little video out giving the breaking news and stuff, but I'll give you some of my thoughts on that. And then we'll look at Crick's picks for today. Boy, I got took to the woodshed on the ice yesterday, y'all. I didn't win a damn game. I did complete the ever difficult reverse sweep there. I didn't win a damn play. I even tried to bail my ass out betting some live plays, in-game action, all that. I tried to bail myself out there. I lost all them damn things too, man. So just be glad I couldn't recommend those for you yesterday and get those to you in time. So I am riding a losing wave into today, but I mean, it wasn't an overall terrible day. We lost, we were down, let's see, what was it, 5 units yesterday? So not bad. Only first couple days there. We'll see if we can right the ship. I told y'all, man, you got to watch. If I get on one of these bad streaks or something, fade my ass, man. I ain't even mad at you. You take my picks and flip them the other way if I'm in a bad streak, bro. I want some of us to win anyway. So we'll see if we can't turn it around today. We don't have a huge slate in hockey. We don't have a huge slate in college basketball either. But tomorrow we will have a massive, massive slate in both. We got a lot of big time, a couple top 10 matchups in college basketball tomorrow. And then Saturday's always a big day for hockey. We get it all day long. I love Saturdays, man. Even though this is kind of a good consolation prize. What up, man? How you doing? That's right. It's Crick's Corner, baby. But it's a good little consolation prize right now, especially since I've got my newfound love for hockey, that after college football season is over and I don't have my Saturdays anymore there, I at least get some good. We're getting into the meat of the schedule for college basketball. We're in the conference play now with all that. And like I said, hockey is always popping off on Saturdays too. So we'll see how that goes. Tomorrow we got a big slate. We're gonna probably have a big card for that. So let's try to claw a few units back tonight and be ready for a big day tomorrow. But let's talk about this a little bit, man. Let's see. That's right, Will. That's right. It is Crick's Corner, baby. But let's see what what y'all think about this a little bit. Looks like in the last couple hours we do have breaking news out of the NFL. Pete Carroll has agreed to a 3-year deal to become the Raiders head coach. What up, Mont? How you doing, sir? Good to see you in here, man. Hope all is well in your world this afternoon. Yeah, Pete Carroll, new head coach at the Las Vegas Raiders. We've been, this all kind of came out of nowhere the last couple of days. I feel like nobody was even really talking about Pete for any of these other jobs. Not that I heard anyway. I'm sure he's always in the conversation, but, Pete Carroll's 73 years old, but I feel like Pete still got some good years ahead of him, man. I told y'all on the little video release, always been a player's coach, always seemed to be able to keep that locker room morale up, even in some tough times in Seattle, with a lot of injuries and things like that. Some of those tough seasons, it never seemed like Pete lost the locker room. It just felt like, a couple years ago, it was time to make a change up there. A lot of the pieces that had been successful for Pete up there in Seattle had kind of moved on now. But we know this guy's a great football coach, one of only 3 coaches to ever win a college football national championship and a Super Bowl. There has been 4 that have been to the game. Jim Harbaugh won the national championship last year with Michigan, obviously, and did take his team to a Super Bowl. His team did not win that, but 3 guys have won a national championship and a Super Bowl. It's Pete Carroll, Barry Switzer, and Jimmy Johnson. That's pretty good company right there, man. So I feel like this is a big-time hire for Las Vegas. The Raiders, everybody's going to say it's the Raiders. They'll do this and they'll do that. Well, this Raiders team, this move to Las Vegas, all this stuff feels like it's got a pretty, it's got kind of a different feel to it than the Oakland Raiders. You always expected them to kind of do what they do, at least in my lifetime. And I don't remember the old school days when the Raiders were actually good. I don't remember none of that. But they had that one year lightning in a bottle with Jerry Rice and all that when they went to the damn Super Bowl to face my Bucks. We got that one. But, the Raiders, to me, most of my life have been garbage. And this feels like kind of got a different feel to it. Maybe it does have something, y'all. Y'all know Will's going to love this, but maybe it does have something to do with Tom Brady having his hand in some of the ownership, maybe in some of the decisions that are being made for this franchise there, because it's a big-time splash hire right here. You obviously got a young core group of guys with some talent, a guy like Brock Bowers, even the other tight end, Michael Mayer, is a stud. You got Max Crosby there. So you've got some pieces on this team that you obviously got a lot of work to do. And the key is finding your quarterback. Gardner Minshew, it played well for him, but we all know that Gardner Minshew is not the answer long term for this. You say you're having trouble posting the chat, man. Try closing your app out, bro, and open it back up. If it's giving you trouble, usually if it's getting any trouble in the chat, posting your stuff or seeing your stuff like that, usually if you close it all out and then open it back up, it'll usually be all right. So try that, Bird Hunter. See if that works for you, brother. But anyway, we all know that Gardner Minshew is not the long-term answer at quarterback for the Raiders here. We know that, man. They're going to have to eventually draft the guy that will. Oh, man, look at this, man. Look at this.
What a hire. Say hi, Cricket.
Hi, Cricket.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
What?
How are you doing?
He said good.
Oh, good. Okay. I thought you said what? Okay, good, man. Glad to see you, bro. Coming in here, hang out with us a little bit. What do you think about this hire, bro?
Oh, it's beautiful. This is a great transitional hire. This is a coach that's not expected to be around long, but to help get things back on track. Good culture guy, good vibe guy. I haven't heard what you said about it yet on your video. But yeah, I think it's a great hire. It's a great gamble by Tom. It's a smart gamble.
That's what I'm saying. I've given you your credit. I was like, oh no, man, I know you're going to love the fact that Tom's got his hand in the works out here. He seems to be. I mean, this is a big time hire right here. One I wasn't really expecting, man. I hadn't heard a lot about this till the last couple of days. Nobody's really talking about Pete Carroll. I didn't even know that he wanted to coach anymore. But
yeah, he was taking a Chicago job, and there was rumors about Dallas, and then the rumors with Tom. I think Tom wanted Ben Johnson, but since they didn't get him, I think it's a good hire. There's going to be other good coaches coming available too down the road. Old Pete. Pete's
I'm like you, man. This is not. They're not going to give him a 10-year deal or anything like that. He's 73, but for the next 2 or 3 years to get through these rough patches and kind of be able to keep the morale up and build something for the future, lay the foundation. What better guy you want to do that, man?
Yeah, it's a good hire, and it's a safe one because if he fails, which the team's not expected to be good anyways, but if it just ends up being a disaster, it's like, well, he was 75. We thought he still had something left, but clearly not. You know what I mean? But I don't think.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to show you something real quick.
Show me, man. Show me. Like I said, do your thing.
I did something today. I don't know if I did it right, and I'm so eager for tomorrow so we can do this on stream. I want to do it now, but I don't have time to set it up and do it now. But
bro, you got some. Let's go, dude.
I think these are college football ones. I'm not sure.
So, dude, I was thinking about something. And
these are 2024 Prism draft picks. So these should be all rookies.
This should be all rookie cards. That's
then I
was telling Steps, like maybe we could do something where that's awesome, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I was going to say, like, how we do the jerseys? We usually do our contests. We do the jerseys, things like that. Maybe we could do something where we wind up buying some of these card packs, and like whoever wins the contest, we'll be like, all right, we're going to open these 2 packs of cards for you, and you get whatever comes out of these 2 packs of cards. And maybe we could pay out, instead of paying just one spot and give it one jersey, we could pay 4 or 5 spots.
I've seen some guys do some streams too. If we start getting into this, I saw some guys do some streams where you can come in and you can bid. So like on a team, and like so let's say
dude.
I bid $20 for I want Packers, right? And I bid $30 and I want the Patriots, right? And whatever, and then there's a big box at the guy on packages, and whatever team that you bought, if any players come out of that, those are your cards.
No, dude, my buddy, Cody, not Uncle Bob's Cody, but my other buddy Cody's in the fantasy league with us. He does those, and I used to do them with like disc golf disc. But you do these, and like he got a team. He got the Eagles one time. He's a big Eagles fan, and he got like an autographed Jalen Hurts something that came out like one of those jersey cards, where they have like the The little pat. Look at this guy, Batman. Let's go, bro.
he came in like this and goes,
That's awesome.
Can you say hi, Cricket? Say hi,
What's
Cricket.
up, bro? Don't be shy now. He's in character, bro.
Let me help him go on him suit.
You helped him put on the suit?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that was a time.
It's just Cal. He wants you to know it's just him.
Oh, it's just you, man. I thought Batman had done came in here, bro. You look just like him.
It's the growth bite.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh man. Well, bro, you look like you got your hands full. I appreciate you getting here, giving me your thoughts. You go do your thing. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna roll this show along
that's
for
what
him.
you're saying. Okay. He wants to let you guys know that the girl's birthday party's coming up.
It
Not this weekend.
absolutely is.
Next. Oh my God, it is next weekend.
The
next
big
Sunday.
one, huh? That's exciting, bro. Whatever. These people would much rather watch your boys than watch us. What do you say?
I don't know.
I get it sometimes, bro. You should be like, right?
Okay,
Man,
well, nice. Yeah, great hire. Great hire. I thought it was great stuff. Yeah. Okay, out of the way. It's not like it's my office or anything.
no. Tell me.
It's just me, Batman.
Just you, Batman, bro. I understand. I got you. You make a good Batman, dude.
It's just a cow.
You know, when
It's just Cal. It's just Cal, not Batman. I got you.
in the morning, this is what it's like when I stay home. All day. We've
I
been to the
believe
store
it.
twice already.
When I text you, I know it. I've been asking you to do stuff, man. I'm like, I know this guy's wide open today.
Okay, get down. Do not do that.
It is just a
Okay. Can you guys say bye to Cricket? Say have a good show.
Have a good day, boys.
Tickets.
See you, bud. Y'all give me a go. Can y'all give me a go big orange before you get out of here?
Can you give him a go big orange?
Big orange.
So big orange.
Go big orange.
That's right, baby. We love that. Well, you boys have a good day.
On them. I've had it. We just haven't. They've been sick, so we haven't had a chance to like get them together. But we'll do it. We'll get one.
Go get it, boys. Y'all
What
go
up,
get
Mom?
it.
Goodbye, Picker.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All
Y'all
right,
be
catch
safe.
you later, buddy.
Yes, sir. We'll see you in the morning, man. Have a good day, boys.
And get ready to open some card packs tomorrow, man. I'm excited.
That's right. I'm in, man. I'm in for that.
All right, and we should still be good for our stream. So in a couple hours.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right. See y'all.
Later.
Bye.
Boy, that man is wide open, y'all. Wide open all day, every day. He's a good dad, bro. He's a good dad. Them boys are a trip. So for those of y'all that do not know, Will, that is my co-host on the morning show, man. And he has got all the children, man. He's got him a 13 or 14-year-old daughter. He's got them two fine-looking young men right there, Ace and Cal, I believe 4 and 2. And then they have, like they were just talking about, twin little girls that have turned 1 in about a week or so, man. So that boy is wide open all the time. I don't know where he finds the energy. Man, that's a pleasant little surprise right there, have them hop in there. Give us his thoughts on Pete Carroll, and then we get to see the boys for a little bit. So, yeah, I'm with him. I think this is a great hire. I think it's a splash hire. Like you said, it's not anything long-term. They're not going to give him a 10-year deal, anything like that. But they are going to, this is a guy that can bridge the gap. It's been pretty rough times out there. You can help lay the foundation, keep some of these young guys excited about being there. Because this is the thing, if you don't keep them excited about being there, you got the young defensive end that came from Texas Tech too. You guys like that go with Max Crosby. You don't keep these guys excited to be there. They're going to go somewhere else, man. They're going to ask for a trade or they're going to leave in free agency or whatever, and you're never going to get out of the damn hole. So I've told y'all before, I don't think that there's a franchise quarterback in this year's draft, a guy that's really going to lead you out of the depths or anything like that. I don't believe in any of these guys. I really don't. I don't like Cam Ward. I don't like Shadir Sanders. Not that I don't like them. I just don't think they're NFL caliber quarterbacks. I'm sure they're great dudes and all that stuff, but I just don't think their game transitions to the NFL. Jackson Dart, I think he's got the most NFL talent, but once again, looking at that guy, I don't think they. That's right. What up, Scott? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Said finally ready to make a smart hire for head coach in the division they play, and bring on Carroll Harbaugh rivalry. I'm all for it. That's right, sir. That would be a good one, man. Little divisional rivalry out there with Carroll and Harbaugh. That would be pretty nice, man. But yeah, I think this is a good hire, bro. I really do. Like I said, he will bridge the gap there, lay the foundation. Jackson Dart, like I was saying, maybe the guy with the most NFL ready talent as far as the arm goes and all that. He can make a lot of the throws and things like that. But I really lost a lot of respect for that guy in that damn Florida game or whatever, where he's, he still has plenty. He had every chance to win the game out there, and he throws a couple. He's over crying on the sideline to his in his. I don't know. I just lost a lot of respect for that competitive nature there. I'm not about it. I don't like the crying on the damn football field. Take that shit somewhere else, man. But especially when you still had a chance to win the game. The play wound up, the pick got overturned. And he had a chance to go back out there and win the game, and he threw another pick. It was worse. So, I don't know. He does have a lot of the physical attributes that it takes, but is his head in the right space? I don't know. So, I don't think there's a quarterback for the Raiders to build off of in this draft. And on top of that, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, winning a couple games down the backstretch and falling down that draft board some. So, most of the guys, Shadur and Cam are going to go top 3 or 4 or whatever, for whatever reason. But that's where they're going to go. If you look at the betting odds and all that stuff, I mean, that's what these teams are going to do. Somebody's going to take a chance on them dudes in the top 5 picks. And that's just the reality of the situation. So they're not going to be there for the Raiders at whatever they're at, 9 or 10 somewhere. They fell pretty good ways down the board. But maybe you try to, you've got some pieces in Max Crosby, like, do you want to try to trade him and build with some young pieces? I don't know. Do you want to try to sign the guy to extension? I think you should. I think the guy's an absolute monster and a game record. He's great for the locker room and all that stuff. But it just depends how long does he want to do it. I mean, let's be honest. He ain't getting any younger either. And probably at some point he's going to want to chase a ring too. And the shape the Raiders have been in pretty much the entire time he's been there ain't all that good. It's pretty terrible, actually. So we'll see what happens there with all that. But I do think this is a good hire for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's probably the best one out there that they could have got at this point. So everybody, I know Dion was in talks for that for a while, but once they lost their high draft pick, that kind of went out the window because they couldn't get Shadur. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, but good deal. Good deal for the Raiders because I do think that's a good hire right there for a guy that comes back, especially if he still wants to coach. I didn't know if he still wanted to coach or if he was excited about it or, had that fire in his belly to still do it, but it seems like he does still want to coach, and if Pete Carroll wants to coach, great coach. Let's see what Scott's saying over here in YouTube. Said, rumors are Saleh is set to sign to be the 49ers DC. Has this been a confirmed signing? Because I'd like to see a Carroll Saleh pairing in Las Vegas. Clint Kubiak for OC. Well, they are actually saying, we talked about it on the morning show a little bit this morning, Scott. What up, B. McCormick? But we talked about it this morning that Saleh was actually supposed to go interview for the Jacksonville Jaguars head coaching job. Liam Cohen, my Bucs offensive coordinator, it looks like he is going to be hired to be the new Jaguars head coach, but supposedly he'd already told the Bucs he was going to stay. He didn't want the job, all that stuff. There's a lot of weird stuff went on with that. He was like, yesterday, the Bucs were trying to get in touch with him to figure out what was up, and he wouldn't answer his damn phone. Winds up telling him he's at the doctor's office with his kids, when apparently all along he was in meetings with the Jaguars to become their next head coach. So kind of a bad look the way you left your past job or whatever. So I don't know. I think whoever, it's probably the best thing could happen to Robert Saleh because he was supposed to go get that job. And now that Liam Cohen got it or whatever, apparently he changed his flight and everything and flew back to San Francisco. So he could be DC. And that's going to be the better deal for Robert Saleh. If Robert Saleh would have went to Jacksonville to be the head coach, that shit would have worked out just like it did in New York for him with the Jets, and it would have been a dumpster fire. Because that's what it is down in Jacksonville, is a damn dumpster fire because they got an owner that don't give a damn. But Saleh going back to become probably the highest paid DC in the league at San Francisco, that's a much better spot for him to build off like he did before. Go out there, build a monster defense with a shit ton of talent on a team that can go. I know they had a tough year this year, but they had all those injuries and everything else. Next year, that team's going to be right back there competing at the upper echelon of the league. And you build you a nasty defense, go maybe try to win a ring there, and then parlay that into a head coaching job in a spot that's a much better situation for you. So Robert Saleh should be the happiest man in the world that Cohen got hired for that damn Jacksonville job. But I have not heard for sure that Scott, that it's in that it's for sure a thing, that it's already ink on paper and all that stuff. I haven't heard that. It would be pretty cool to see Pete Carroll and Robert Saleh in Las Vegas, but I think probably the best situation for Robert Saleh should be to go on back to San Francisco, do that. Now you're on a contender. So, because let's be honest, even down in, it would be cool to see them together, but they just don't have the roster right now to, that could be a bad deal for Saleh. If he goes there and tries to put a defense together and then they wind up struggling, and for whatever reason they got to fire him from there, that's going to be tough to come back from. You go out to San Francisco, you got enough talent around you, and the guy's a great football coach and a really good motivator too. I thought the Jets fired him way too soon. And I thought they got exactly what they deserved for firing that man. And at the spot they fired him this year. Now, if you go run through the end of the season and he wound up, they finished how they did and it was that bad, then you go ahead and move on from him. But when they fired him at that point in the season, I thought they still could have gotten better, and I thought they did him wrong, and they got what they deserved. So I think for Robert Saleh, the best decision he could do right now is to go on, sign your name on the dotted line for the San Francisco 49ers, be the highest paid DC, make you some good money, try to win a ring, and parlay that into a spot you can actually succeed at. B. McCormick, man, look at you, man. I don't know how to pull that up, bro, on the Rumble. So, no, never mind. Here we go. Oh, it didn't pop up over here. I can't pull that up, man, but gave us a Rumble rant. I appreciate that, bro. He said, louder with Crowder and game on our Rumble. Let's go, bro. Good to see you, man. We appreciate that, throwing that $5 Rumble rant in there. You one of our people, sir. You know that. You already know that. We got a highlight tonight, B. McCormick. Give me them highlight picks, man, so I can throw them out there for the folks. Look at a couple of these other. This looks like Quinshon Judkins, Ohio State running back, will be entering the NFL draft, leaving early. He had some eligibility left. I don't know how. I feel like that guy's been playing college football for a decade, but apparently still had some eligibility left, and he will forego that to enter the NFL draft there. And let's see what they got him. Projected to be a top 50 pick, ranks as the number 5 overall running back in the upcoming draft in Mel Kiper Jr.'s position rankings. I think Quinshon Judkins is built to be a pretty good NFL running back, dude. That dude's he's a lot bigger than I thought. Remembered him being at Ole Miss. I remember playing Ole Miss. He was stud down there, and obviously he went to transfer portal and was part of that massive NIL class up there at Ohio State that straight up bought him a natty. But Quinshon Judkins is a pretty big dude. You know, I got to watch him play a lot more down through these playoffs and stuff like that. That's a big old boy. I didn't realize he was that big. So I think he actually could do well in the NFL. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Shifty guy. Can take it to the house. So I definitely think he can help somebody out. He's worth taking a chance on. I promise you that. Let's see here. Travion Henderson, he's number 9 tailback prospect. I guess Travion Henderson, I don't think he could. There's no way he could have no damn eligibility left. He's been there longer and been in school longer than Judkins has. But let's see here. Anything else? Dude, did y'all see this? I think the Commanders are like the second biggest if the Commanders win and defeat, go on to the Super Bowl, I think they are the second biggest long shot ever, preseason long shot ever to make the Super Bowl. That's crazy. It was like, it said it drifted as low as 250 to 1 ahead of week 3. It's because they got blown out by the Bucs in week 1. I don't remember what happened in week 2, but the Redskins, you're right. Redskins. I wish they'd just go ahead and change it, Monk. I wish they'd go ahead and just give us that back, man. Everybody wants it. Ain't nobody damn offended. It's Trump's America again. Fuck your feelings. All that stuff. I think they should go back to the Redskins 100%. 100%, bro. I would be rooting for them so much harder right now if they were the Redskins. I'm kind of indifferent at this point. So I think they might wind up getting thumped in this game this weekend. The more I think about it, the more I haven't got to dive into those games as much as I wanted to just yet, but I did a little bit this morning. The more I think about it, I think the Eagles about to smack these boys in the mouth. It's a great story. It's been great. And I do think Jaden Daniels is going to wind up being a solid NFL quarterback for a while. We'll see. That's the thing about these guys, man. You get some of these guys that come in and like Jaden Daniels is obviously not your prototype NFL quarterback. He's not. There's a lot more quarterbacks that aren't like Jaden Daniels than are like Jaden Daniels. So you'll see these guys come in and in the first year, they do have a lot of success because you don't have any tape on them. Outside, you can't compare the tape in college to the tape in the NFL. It's a different game. So you don't have a lot of tape on them that first year. But, the more tape you get on them, the more that these NFL defensive coordinators are pretty bright dudes too, man. And the more they get tape on them and the more they're able to scheme against these guys, it's, it tends to get a little tougher. So we'll see. I mean, I think the guy is going to be good, but we'll have to see. He was my fan and won my league. That's right, Mont. You had Jaden. He won me one too, bro. The one I won, he was my quarterback in that thing too. I wound up snagging him early. I think I snagged him after the Bucs beat him in like week 1. Nobody was even looking at him in that league. It was so I was like, let me pick this up just in case. And that man wound up winning me the damn league too. Mont, I think he's going to be good. I'm just saying it gets tougher. The more years in the league, obviously, the more tape they get on you and all that stuff. But he's a lot like Lamar. They're very similar when you see him and Lamar run, because they do a great job of not getting hit, bro. they'll be running full speed, hauling ass down the sideline. They'll just drop straight down. Or just do just one little sidestep and get out of bounds. Like, they do a really good job of not getting hit. You have to. If you're going to run an offense like that and play in the NFL with that, because let's be honest, the dudes out there are a lot bigger, a lot thicker than Lamar and Jaden. So they don't need to be taking them damn hits. But he does a great job, just like Lamar, being able to get down and save his body some. So if he's able to continue to do that, then I think Jaden Daniels is here to stay for a while, man. But I'm not sure they have a chance this weekend. Let's see what B. McCormick's saying. Eagles about to run the ball for the dub. Let's see. Barkley over. Gainwell over. You gonna take it both? I bet Gainwell's numbers are pretty low, man. Probably 23.5, 24.5, somewhere around there. So, but yeah, hey, we're at 250 to 1. I would never, and I'll be honest with y'all. Those look good, y'all. Those 250 to 1 when you see stories like this. That'll make people a lot of times go out next year and want to put some money on that. If you're ever putting money on those, don't be putting more than a damn $1 or $2. Don't even put $5 on some shit like that, man. Because if you'll look historically, that shit ain't gonna hit. And especially if they wind up getting there this year and were to by some miracle win the damn thing, like we'll probably never see another 250 to 1 in the preseason in our lifetimes win that thing. It just don't happen that often, man. There's a reason they're so low to begin with. They found lightning in a bottle and all that stuff, but the reality is that shit ain't gonna happen. So don't ever be investing a bunch of money on those. Ever. They're fun to throw you $1 or $2 on, but anything more than that, you're just giving away value, if I'm being honest. All right, man, let's get over here and puck around, find out a little bit. I'm going to give you all my picks, then we'll probably wrap this thing up here in just a few. We didn't talk about what we need to talk about. That's right, Mont. It's the Eagles. I don't know if any of y'all hadn't seen the Philly mayor lead the city in the Eagles chant yet, man. If y'all ain't seen that, it's worth the price of admission. Bright lady there. Anyways, let's puck around, man. We got 4 games tonight, smaller slate, but I do have picks that I like in each one of them. But remember, I got kicked in the head yesterday in hockey, man. Told y'all, went 0-5, really wound up about 0-8, I think, because my 3 live bets whiffed too. So, yeah, she's special, man. But so yeah, I am on a 5-game losing streak right here. Technically an 8-game losing streak if you count the old live bets. So let's see if we can turn it around this evening, or you can always have the option to go the other way and fade me, man. That can be profitable as well if I'm in a bad streak, but be careful. I might put a good one together too. So let's see what we got this evening, man. 7:40 p.m. puck off. First game. Vegas Golden Knights will face off against the Dallas Stars. You got the Stars -1.5 at home, +180. Golden Knights +1.5 on the road, -218, +120 on the money line for Vegas, -142 for the Dallas Stars. You got a total of 5.5 in this one, -125 to the over, +105 to the under. Y'all know the deal, man. When the Dallas Stars play at home, we bet the damn under. It ain't always going to get there, but more times than not, it will. They have trended to the under all year long at home. So we're going to do it again tonight. We did it just the other night. Who were they playing in that damn thing? I don't remember. It all runs together. I know the final was 3-2. And we got our under 5.5 for a little plus. I think we have +114 on that one. But +105 right here. I do like the little plus money. And we're going to take the under 5.5. And I expect it to probably be a very similar game tonight, just like it was the other night. You're probably looking at a 2-1, 3-2 type final, something like that. And only thing, we just don't want them to get the 3-3 tie and get the OT, man. We don't want to have that. So it's probably going to be a very similar game to what you saw the other night. But we are definitely on the under 5.5 Dallas Stars at home, +105. This one right here, man, this is probably going to be a classic case of betting against the team that bit me the night before. Y'all know I was on the Flyers last night. Up there at the Rangers, I decided to bet against the red-hot New York Rangers, and it bit me. They won that thing like 6-1, I believe it was. So the Flyers, I'm going to be betting against them tonight. You're on a back-to-back playing, like I said, played the Rangers last night. They'll play the Islanders tonight, and I'm actually going to take the Islanders on the puck line here, -1.5, +154 at home. You got -162 on the Islanders on the money line. Y'all know I don't like to lay the juice like that. +136 for the Flyers. I did see that line go down to +124 for a little bit earlier for the Flyers, but then it went right back out to 136. So it's been sitting there ever since. Total is 5.5 in this one, -122 to the over and +102 to the under. But I'm going to take the Islanders in this one, -1.5, +154. Lightning and the Blackhawks. This has kind of been a system play for me too. When I see the Blackhawks playing at home, I have been seeing those games start to trend over lately as well, and I've done kind of well in some of those games. So I like Tampa Bay Lightning and Chicago Blackhawks right here to see some goals go through. I don't care for a side on this one. You got to probably I feel like every time that you see these, it looks like it's too easy for Tampa Bay. It looks like you just take the 1.5 plus 105, expect them to run away with it and easy money. And I feel like every time I do that, it winds up going the other way. So I don't really have an opinion on the side here. I just expect to see some pucks hit the back of the net, man. So we're going to take the over 6.5 minus 115 in this one this evening. Last game of the night, Utah Hockey Club at the Winnipeg Jets. Jets minus 1.5 at home plus 120. Utah Hockey Club plus 1.5 minus 142 on the road plus 185 for Utah on the money line minus 225 for Winnipeg and total of 5.5 in this one minus 118 to the over minus 102 to the under. I'm probably going to get bit in this one again tonight too because I keep betting against this damn Utah Hockey Club and they keep beating my ass too. But I do like the Jets at home in this spot. I like Hellebuck between the pipes and a lot of talent on this Jets team. They started out like gangbusters. I think what did they start 16-0 or something like that. What was it, Bird Hunter 15 or 16-0? But yeah, still playing well. Have dropped a few of late, but still playing well. And I think they will continue to get right. And Utah, I'm just gonna bet against this team till I beat them. They'll probably wind up going on the best run ever. But did y'all see? I thought about it a little bit this morning on the show. They haven't picked a name for this team yet. They decided to do their inaugural season with what are you saying, Will? Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll let them know, man, here in a little bit. But yeah, they decided to have their inaugural season, much like the Washington Commandos. They decided to have the inaugural season as the Utah Hockey Club, just like the Washington football team. So they're trying to decide the name and everything. But it looked like the favorite was going to be the Utah Yeti or Utah Yetis, however you want to say it. But that looked like it was the favorite. A lot of the fans liked it. Hell, the players was even talking about that's what it was going to be. And I saw where this morning on ESPN where the damn trademark people said, no, you can't use that because obviously you have all these Yeti coolers and all this stuff. They're saying it would be too confusing when trying to merch the team and all this stuff. So apparently they're going to have to do some tweaks to this name, and they're not going to be allowed to do the Utah Yetis, at least not as of right now. So whether they jump through some hoops and work something out with Yeti and all that stuff, that's what it all boils down to. All that shit is money. They just want to make sure everybody's supposed to get the money they're supposed to get. And maybe they wind up working out some deal, sponsorship or something like that, and then figure it out. That's what they ought to do. Just make them damn Utah Yetis. Put you a big cup right on the front of that jersey. So we'll see. There's some other, I think the Utah Mammoth was one of the options. Utah Outlaws. They had 5 or 6 different options. Supposed to be able to vote on all season long. But the Yetis was the favorite, and there are going to have to be some hurdles that will have to be avoided to get to that. Now it looks like, so not looking like a very strong possibility there. I thought that was what it should be too. That would be cool. But last NHL pick tonight, I'm taking the Jets minus 1.5 at home, plus 120 over the Utah. Don't call me the Yetis. And so that's my 4 NHL picks tonight. We got Vegas, Dallas under 5.5 plus 105. Flyers, Islanders. I have the Islanders minus 1.5 plus 154 at home over the Flyers. Lightning, Blackhawks over 6.5 minus 115. And the Winnipeg Jets minus 1.5 plus 120 at home. Utah Hockey Club. Yep. They do have one of those tonight, B. McCormick. I took mine. I actually boosted mine up a little bit. I didn't like the odds. The over 0.5 goals in the first 10 minutes for the Lightning Blackhawks is like minus 160 something. And so I just decided to roll it on up a little bit, man. I took them over 1.5 goals and in the first 10 minutes and used my little profit boost on that right there. So, yeah, any of you DraftKings folks, go over. You got a promo today. You can get a profit boost to use any goal in the first 10. That means they have to score a goal in the first 10 minutes of the game. If they get to 9 minutes, 59 seconds without scoring a goal, you lose your bet. But if they score one before then, you cash your bet, and it's a profit boost that will boost you to some plus money. It's usually like minus 140 or so for them to score a goal in the first 10 minutes. So you usually boost it up to around minus 115 or something like that, minus 109 or something, I think is what it gets to with the boost. But you can go over 1.5 goals in the first 10 minutes, which does happen, folks. It happens more often than you'd think. And you can get the usually plus 300 or better on those. You boost it up, it gets pretty nice. Yeah, plus 484, man. That's a good one. That's around what I got for the my little bet I'm talking about, the first 10-minute bet, B. McCormick. So, but yeah, highlight night. We do have highlight night in the contest. Y'all can go over and check it. The Spark, I got that pulled up, I think, man. Y'all can go over and get the let me drop that link in the chat for you. Here is the link for the free highlight contest. Y'all can go sign up for that for free. And $20 gift cards to the top 20 in that. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. What do you got to lose, man? Go, you can sign up for free. There it is. Look, there's your little, your whole rules and all that stuff. Go sign up for that thing, man. Take a free shot. If you don't want to bet on this stuff, you can bet on it over on DraftKings. But if you don't feel comfortable putting your good hard-earned American dollars on it just yet, then go over here, play this free contest, get a feel for it. It's on their YouTube channel, World Jai-Alai League. You can watch on ESPN3 or on FUBO TV. And if you have not seen the World Jai-Alai League yet, you got to check it out, man. This stuff's exciting. We talk about it. We cover it on Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays on the morning show. Give our best bets and all those things. I'm working on getting us our group to be able to share our bets with over on DraftKings and stuff. But if you're looking to bet that stuff, you can just go over here like we're looking at. If you need to find the highlight, you got your little side section over here. Scroll down right under hockey. You see highlight, boom, World Jai-Alai League. And there you go, man. You can bet on that stuff as well. And there's definitely some value. Uh-oh. You could have got high row plus money earlier over Go Noggin. He done flipped around to just minus 105 as a dog there. So maybe something going on in that one, man. Might have to take our guy high row in that first match tonight for the World Jai-Alai League. But you can go sign up for that contest for free. I dropped the link in the chat right there. And you go sign up for that for free. Take a chance. You finish top 20, man. You get a $20 gift card. And those roll over each week throughout the season. You got to spend them before the season's over. You'll lose them. But they got some pretty cool stuff in that store. So y'all go check that out, man. And let's see here. Wrap up what we got the rest of our picks, man. Let's do college basketball real quick, and then we're going to wrap this thing up. And then we'll do the little watch party over on Locals. You can go sign up over at gameon.locals.com. Just $2 a month, man. $2 a damn month. You go sign up over there. You get all the different stuff from Will that he puts out, his write-ups for the NFL games and different stuff. We're trying to put some more stuff up over there. And we'll do the watch party where we're watching the league right now. We know it's older. It's back, 10, 15 years ago or whatever. And a lot of the stuff doesn't hold up, but I've never seen the damn thing. And so we started watching. We watched episode 1 last week. Mont came in there and hung out with us. But y'all, if you sign up for gameon.locals.com, it is $2 a month. You can come over there and hang out with us, do stuff like that. But we'll be doing that at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time today over there. All right, in college basketball, man, I got a few picks I'm looking at in this one. First one, 7 p.m. Villanova at Marquette, plus 9.5. I like Villanova in this one, man. Marquette had this. They did win the other night. Got back on track the other night, but for that 3 or 4 games, they had a tough little stretch. And they are great. They are great at making teams turn the ball over. They are great at not turning the ball over. Both games where they lost the turnover battle, they lost those games, man. And then they lost a game to, I believe, Iowa State, who is red hot and looking real good right now early on in the season. One of them damn Maui Invitationals or Bahamas or something. But I just like this Big East basketball, man. These games, some good basketball up there. This Villanova team has been a scrappy bunch, and they've been able to keep themselves in games, even won a couple they should not have. So I think this right here on the road, after Marquette did shoot well the other night, look for them to cool off a little bit this season. Villanova, I don't think you waste your money on the money line. Don't even put the half unit on the money line for Villanova. I don't think. Maybe if you're feeling frisky. But I'm just going to take Villanova plus the 9.5 right here, minus 110 at Marquette. That is a good basketball team for Marquette, though. Believe that. It's kind of like a system play right here, man. This is a low total, 119. Wagner and Mercyhurst. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't tell you a damn thing about neither one of these damn teams. But there ain't no way. They've got to be. With that total being set that low, this has got to be 2 teams that like to run the shot clock way down. There'll be a lot less possessions in this game. So it's got to be one of those things. That's the only way that total will be that low. And if I ever see a total that low in college basketball, I'm taking the under. It's a system play for me. So outside of that, I couldn't tell you shit about Wagner or Mercyhurst, but we are going under 119. I actually bet it under 119.5, and it's gone down to 119 at minus 108 right there. So, yeah, we on Wagner and Mercyhurst under 119. I couldn't even tell you where I couldn't tell you where either one of them are, honestly. St. Joseph's at Dayton. I like this Dayton team. I watched this line this morning. It was sitting at 5.5. Moved out to 6.5. I decided to go ahead and bet it. Don't know that it will move out. It may move out a little bit more. So you might want to go ahead and snag it if you can. But I just like Dayton at home right here. Just a solid basketball squad, too. Seen the line move out earlier. Probably some sharp money moving that thing out. So I'm going to take Dayton at home, minus 6.5, minus the 110 over St. Joseph's. Purdue in a bounce-back spot right here. Blew it the other night against Ohio State, man. They had some crazy winning streak against Ohio State at home and all that stuff. And the game, they were up by 16 at one point in the first half and wound up letting Ohio State come all the way back and beat them in that thing. So choked it right there. Michigan's a good basketball squad, too. Been playing well. They did drop on the other night, too. But Purdue right here, I'm looking at the bounce-back spot. I feel like they've been really, really struggling from shooting long range, which is normally not what Purdue does. They usually have a few dudes that can knock it down from deep. But I think they've made only something like 7 threes combined in their last 3 games, I believe it is. So look for them to start shooting the ball a little bit better. You had that game, you blew it the other night, right in front of your home crowd. Now you get to play back in front of them tonight in a top 25 matchup. This is a big time game right here for Big Ten tournament seeding and tournament NCAA tournament seedings and all those things. It's a big time matchup tonight for both these teams. So I look for Purdue to bounce back after the way they struggled down the back half of the game the other night against Ohio State. I think they'll play much better this season, probably shoot the ball much better, and might wind up overwhelming Michigan, man. They might wind up running away with this one. This feels like a spot where that could happen. But once again, don't get it twisted. That Michigan team is good too. I just think this is a good bounce back spot for Purdue. And this last one right here, this is normally against my religion to take an under on a total this high. Penn State and Iowa, the total is 167.5. It was at 168.5 this morning. Wound up going down to 167.5, and so I just started diving into it a little bit, looking, and just considering similar matchups in Big Ten play, with Penn State on the road, Iowa at home, with similar makeup of these teams. Like, it just looks like these games are trending under. It's going to be close. It's probably going to be something like, you got to see a 3.5 point spread there. I'd say probably around, I do think Penn State's going to win the game, but probably around a 3-point win for Penn State. So you look at something, I'd say like a 81-78 right there. That's less than 167.5, y'all. I couldn't see a total. Now, they do have several games where they have either let a team score over 100, or now these are probably teams with that total that high. These are teams that like to get shots up early on in the shot clock. My thing is, neither one of these teams great, and ain't nobody just going to light it up. So I don't care if you're shooting a whole shit ton of shots if you ain't that good at shooting the shots. So I feel like 167.5, that's a big number right there. And if you have a cold stretch, it is a Big Ten game. So, you expect to see some scrappiness out of both these teams. And if you have a little cold stretch, even 2, 3, 4 minutes there, it's tough to get over 167.5. So I'm betting the under in this thing. Usually, like I said, I don't do this, but I am going to bet the under 167.5 in the Penn State-Iowa game tonight, -108 there. So let's run through the picks again for y'all, and then I'll run through the NHL one more time. They are posted, y'all, over at sportspicks.locals.com and over on my X at Cricket1414. Cricket is spelled with 2 T's. Well, oh, man. Heavy steps. We got a surprise for you, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. We're about to wrap this thing up. You're coming in a little late there, so we're about to wrap this thing up. Then we got the watch party in just a little bit. But let me run through the picks for y'all one more time, and then we'll get on out of here. So tonight in college basketball, I am on Villanova plus 9.5 at Marquette, -110. Wagner and Mercyhurst under 119, -108. Dayton -6.5, -110 at home against St. Joseph's. Purdue -4, -108 at home against Michigan. And Iowa, Penn State under 167.5, also at -108. And then in the NHL, one more time, we have got Golden Knights Stars under 5.5 +105. Islanders -1.5 at home +154 over the Flyers. Lightning Blackhawks over 6.5 -115. And the Winnipeg Jets -1.5 at home +120 over the Utah Hockey Club. And those are posted, y'all. And I have recommended 1-unit plays on all my picks today. Y'all know sometimes I like to mix it up. I like certain plays that I like better than others. I'll mix it up some and, juice some plays up, maybe 2, 3, 4, whatever units, depending on that. But I don't have any of those that I just love more than the others today. So we're going to go 1-unit plays on all the Cricks picks today. But they're posted, y'all. Y'all want to tail, fade, whatever you want to do. Like I said, it was a bad day yesterday. We're going to try to right the ship a little bit before that massive slate of NCAA basketball and NHL hockey tomorrow. So we should have several picks there. See if we can't make a little change back, climb out of this hole, man. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging out here in the chat with me. Scott, you come back and see us, brother. It was good to have you in here. Give me your thoughts on the Raiders and all that. Mont B. McCormick, all you guys, just, man, we love y'all. I'm telling you, we love y'all. We do appreciate you, Steps. Good to see you, sir. Hope you do enjoy that Taco Bell. And Bird Hunter came in. So, if I missed any y'all, I didn't mean to, man. I didn't mean nothing by it. We love you. We love to have you back in here with us again. Always hop in the chat. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Smash that like button for us if you haven't followed the channel. If you enjoy what you're seeing, we'd appreciate you doing that for us. We're on our way to 10K, man. We're trying to get there. We're just over 7.2K, I think. So we're trying to get to 10K just as quick as we can. Shout out to Rumble for always taking such good care of us, man. We appreciate y'all more than you know as well. So you and your beautiful family stay safe out there this evening. Good luck in all of your wagers. We'll be back with you bright and early in the morning. Well, like I said, you got the watch party on gameon.logos.com, but we'll be back with you here on Rumble bright and early in the morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, 5 a.m. Pacific for your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. We'll see y'all then. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.